possible 9 frames. And it's good afternoon to Neil Folds.
Yes, hello Philip and everyone watching. The 91-year-old Aaron Hill, very much the future of snooker, looking to make it to a semi-final, a major one as well. So, well, already just the start that Judd wanted and Tom didn't.
It's just his second. He had that terrific and dramatic victory over Steve Maguire in the debut season on tour.
I think that's the key, the queuing. Well, he seems to be playing even better this week than he was in Essex last week.
I think the manner in which he won his last 2 rounds.
He's playing well, that's a pretty good shot, I was going to say. Looked first, he might be playing
2019. That was a surprise, an opportunity for...
who gets in amongst them. And that is absolutely his strength. Other parts of his game make 5 perfect frame 147s. His career tells you that, really, because that is a good number for somebody.
He put together a very solid season during the last campaign, aside from that jump where he beat John Higgins and Luca Brissell before losing to Ding. Made the quarterfinals of the shootout, but that defeat was put into context by what C went on to achieve in making the semi-finals at the Crucible. Like Jack Lazowski, still looking for that first big title, which would take his game to a new level. Oh, goodness. What's happened there?
Well, it's a rare miss to compromise the pot, certainly, which he certainly did. That'll knock him back because it was a chance there. And that could... Such a good recovery shot from Trump, swinging that cue. Well, it looked like he'd overcut it. I suppose he basically... A significant day for all of the players involved. Well, played it pretty well, considering he didn't seem that. If it doesn't go in, should be a shot to nothing. But anyway, it's gone in. Very good this from Ford. And this looks...
Who's already up to a provisional career high of 19th winner today.
The opposite corner. It was a natural, but I suppose he could worry that he could miss it. Now that it's gone in, yellow and...
Well, what an opportunity missed there by the...
Well, this is a very good shot. This is positionally as good as it. So, yeah, I think I agree. This is significant, albeit in frame one.
Judd Trump. A dramatic opening frame here in the quarterfinal. Tom Ford.
He might have almost given up on at one point. It's only the first frame, but it can set a... Well, now.
And that really got the tour into gear. His career, he's clearly incredibly talented cueist, as those five.
Low value colour, but as far as getting the frame one, I mean, you couldn't put the reds around the black spot any more. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me, how has he missed that? I think the fact that the head-to-heads are 10-5 to Trump, we'll argue that was the year that people thought he would be world champion again, had the world champion. I suppose 10-8 is, to use the word emphatic, wouldn't be exactly right, but bode well for Tom, because he was in with that black off the spot mist. He got a great chance.
But knocked in a long red at the start of each of these frames. And then cleared up. Then Ford could have said, well, set to go 1-0 up. And then the black with the red spread beautifully.
He doesn't need to do that. Thinking about the scores here, we'll not just yet. The snooker. Conceals the frame. All credit to Judd Trump, the way that he is, because on the day he arrived, or just hours after he arrived, but now knocking those in.
Back for Judd Trump after ending his 19-month ranking title drought. He's now
Well, it was a terrific red again to start the break, and then yellow with the rest towards the end of frame one is what's really set him off on poor footing.
round of snooker. That's a terrific pot with the rest. It was in one season, never done before. Another 5 in the season that followed. Turning. So far in this quarter-final, he's just been very adept in the previous 2. Because it was another chance to get in that went astray. he can clinch this frame and take a 3-0 lead and grip on this match, it seems. The crowd acknowledge. It's just very efficient through those vital potting errors. A fourth century of the week for Judd Trump. Jet lag? What jet lag? What a performance this is again. Clinical stuff from Trump. A century clearance.
It's a beautiful shot. I mean, he's queuing quite right here. You've got to try and exploit it to the full.
Was determined to try and get back to playing his snooker on his terms, and as I say that, he misses a red out of the blue. It's just not happening for Ford at the moment, I think. Second, missed a further red early in the third. Trump made a century. And Trump's surprise miss just now into that.
4 points in front already.
That is another tremendous bit of cueing from Judd Trump. We saw one not dissimilar to the Aaron Hill match on Discovery Plus today. Just a reminder that later on, from 12:30 UK and Ali Carter. Final. Judd Trump has been clinical. 67 in the second, what might have been. Ford having missed a black off its spot early in that second. He's controlled this one from start to finish. The fourth ranking title last week at the English Open. Eyeing a sixth ranking title in China. And already with an Judd Trump breaking off just a frame away. And that has been down to how clinical he's been in punishing Tom Ford's mistakes. 3. That's more like it. Excellent red, and I'm sure he's going to go for it now. He is an attack pressure to Trump.
Himself for the whole match, to be honest. He's got in a number of the frames he's lost. Good wins. Now it's just a question of getting back into it, but he's missed a black off the spot again. That's the third black.
Explicable, really. He's such a good player, Tom Ford, but it's just been the pattern all the way through. It's like Groundhog Day for him. Previous frames, I should say. But having got in with such a good red, more good cueing from Trump.
Sometimes you just about know the distance in your mind eye. You can't measure it if you've got a ball out of the pocket and try to measure. There's every chance he'll close the match out here with the minimum of fuss. Almost as if he was a day ahead of it, really, because it can take a while. But to get this match won in the afternoon set suggests he's going to be in another final at the weekend. I mean, he'd be favourite to do so.
26.
And having had a rocky old spell, I think. Goodness me, what a miss that is, however. Where does that come from? I can't believe he's missed that. Whether it counts for anything, the next few shots will tell us. But
Left in the way of fight in this match. So many frames have been lost as a result of an error from him.
played a good shot here. He might have tried to cannon the red and the blue, but even then it was still 2 or 3 shots are going to tell us where we stand. Because he is just putting his cue through everything here. I don't know if he's going to try and he gets it. Oh dear, well that is not going to cheer to move the red. I thought at least he'd be left with a snooking chance to put Judd in one. Please don't hit the blue first, that seems a little
This time he has caught the red first. Where's the red going? Wow.
Well, you know out there, but you know where the balls are going to end. To be honest, look, he's not played well. He's been well beaten, but he's been a bit of cruel luck. Not had much luck. He hasn't played well. Judd has done what he had to do. He's missed a few himself to beat Tom Ford, but the match has been a little different to that in reality.
Not least the yellow in the first frame, the black off its spot in the second. Both frames he'll immediately, and Trump has just been very effective in taking his chances, bar the aberration on the blue just now. It's a 26th frame in 30 attempts from Judd Trump since he trailed 7-3. Sunday, that already feels like a long time ago. He's riding the crest of a wave right now, Trump. He can do no wrong. And he's breezed past Tom Ford.